So hi, I'm Matthew Kennedy. A bit about me, I'm married to Tracy. We've got 4 kids, ranging from 14 to 7, boy and 3 girls. So we've got a busy household. We're involved in a couple of businesses. I'm involved in property. Tracy runs Island Pussycat in Hillsborough here, where we are today. I'm going to try to do a tenuous link here between Neil McKee's one last week and Lisa Key's one a few weeks ago. So Neil mentioned last week that his wife is exactly the same age as him, born on the same day. My wife's not the same age as me, she's actually 10 years older. I was 17, met Tracy, she was 27. So that's the link to Neil. The link to Lisa Keys. Lisa Keys mentioned that she was on the front cover of Belfast Telegraph a number of years back. So about 3 years ago, Belfast Telegraph were running an article on the French President Emmanuel Macron getting married to a lady who was 25 years his senior. So they somehow found out that Tracy was 10 years older than me and did an article on the both of us and the age gap, and we ended up on the front page of the Belfast Telegraph. So what's God been saying to me? I think over this last 6 months, well, some of you may know that I've been working on an app. It's an app that primarily link Christian ministries with supporters, Christian ministries who are doing work in Ireland. And so part of the process of doing that has been imagining what are we trying to achieve with this? What does revival look like in Ireland? What does transformation look like? And I think that's the key word, transformation. How do we see that happen in our society? And along the journey I came across an organisation called Transform Our World. It's headed up by a guy, Ed Silvoso. Some of you guys have already read some of his material. He's got a bestseller book, Anointed for Business. And then I actually picked up this book during lockdown, Ecclesia, E-K-K-L-E-S-I-A. And I was really blessed as I read that, just to try and work out what does transformation look like in my life, and how then can that affect my family, my sphere of influence, and ultimately our society and nation. So God's really been speaking to me about transformation. I couldn't recommend that book highly enough. It's only about £8 on Amazon or £5 on Kindle, so go out and buy it. So it's that whole journey of transformation. I've been obviously chatting to the CBMC committee recently, and we've been talking about impact teams. You may remember Daniel mentioning impact teams a number of weeks back. So I'm excited about that. What are impact teams? It's small groups where we focus on discipleship and look to see ourselves transformed and our nation transformed ultimately through our influence. We're influencers in the marketplace. And so we want to see business in the marketplace transformed and our nation transformed. So I'm really excited about that. I hope you are too, and I know there's going to be more news being launched about that in the coming weeks. So look guys, I just want to leave you with a few verses from Isaiah 60. It says, "Arise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon you. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and deep darkness the people. But the Lord will arise over you, and His glory will be seen upon you." So guys, we're carrying hope in these days when there's a lot of uncertainty. We're at the minute of the time of recording, we're talking about circuit breakers and all of this stuff and how does it affect us in business. There's a lot of uncertainty, but we believe God's in control. We have hope, and as these verses say, His glory will be seen through us.